Hello once again. I am finally back to do more of these videos demonstrating the gods and titans. And this time I'm going to be showing you a second tier god, which is Athena. So after first tier, which is your first god, which would be either Zeus, Hades, or Poseidon, you get to choose a second tier at, I believe, 6,000 blessing. Oh no, 30,000 blessing, sorry. So at 30,000 blessing you get to choose your second one. And the way you get blessing is the same way you get favor. So here I'll just dump some stuff in. And yeah, that is odd. Oh right, I made a very common mistake here and I didn't put my chest above a gold block. There you go. And now I can transfer this into here. There you go. And now you'll notice that it doesn't always give me a whole number, especially for something like a diamond block, which would usually give me, I think, a multiple of 300. Now I got 4,395 because I added a multiplier, which will randomly give you somewhere between 1.01 and 1.99999 times the favor and blessing that you would normally receive. So here I can empty my inventory in there. I was playing with pistons earlier. Pretty cool stuff. Alright. And that wasn't worth a whole lot, but let's say I managed to get 30,000 blessing, and there it keeps track of how much blessing you have. But I'll just set blessing. Okay, and now I have enough. When I do a check, it says you are eligible for alliance with another god. So what I do about this is I go to a gold block, any gold block. I would prefer if I used my own because you don't want to go around using up other people's items. And when you click on this, you get to choose your second tier god. And I already demonstrated this kind of process, so I'm just going to say for Athena it happens to be a bookshelf. So I hold a bookshelf and I hit that, and right there I have Athena. And I can check Athena's abilities as usual by typing in DG God Athena, and here are your abilities. So you can spy, ceasefire, and special tactics. So there are no other players online on my private server, so I can just spy myself. I believe I can. Yeah. And it'll just show you what their status is, like who are their gods, if they have any, what's their favor, what's their blessing, and what's their health. And you can see I have a 9 health out of 10. And if I were to get injured, let me spawn a zombie. If I get injured, you can see that my health is changing, so you can kind of pick out your targets as Athena. Athena doesn't really have any attacking moves, but it does have some useful stuff for combat. So now I can do ceasefire, and I won't take any damage. You can see it's trying to hit me, but nothing happens. So I'm not going to be able to take any attack damage. I can still take fall damage. I can still drown. Actually, ever since, I think, version 0.5, or was it 0.4, you can't drown anymore. So it's like Cronus used to be. If I try and drown or I stand inside lava, then I'll get dropped down to half a heart, and I won't die, which is good for everyone because this means that you have to die to an entity attack, and this lets me have stats. And here you can see my stats. There isn't really anything on this server, but it will show you like the KD ratio of all the gods and titans, which is a good way to keep track and to encourage people to get out there and fight. But this wouldn't work so well if people could die from lava and stuff, because the KD would get messed up. So as a result, I've made it so that gods and titans only die from attack. And this means that, oh, okay, so Cronus and whoever else, and like, say Poseidon, they're not as strong anymore because their passives reduce damage. But they are actually still as strong because since they take less damage than others, it still takes more hits to kill. So let's say Athena hopped in a pool of lava, and Hephaestus, whatever, the one who doesn't take lava damage, they both hop in lava. So when they come out, Hef guy, the forge dude, the ugly forge dude, it'll still take 10 HP worth of shots to kill him, but you can just hit, anyone can punch Athena, and that person will die. So it still makes pretty big difference. And what was I saying? Alright, so the final ability of Athena is special tactics, and I'm not going to demonstrate this because there aren't any other people, but you can take my word that it'll have the amount of damage you take and double your attack power. So it works for you, and it works for all of the gods within a certain radius. So actually I will do it. Here's a zombie, and you can see it's only dealing half a heart of damage to me at a time, and I can kill it in relatively few punches. Right, 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 right. Kind of. Yeah. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe I should use a sword. Okay, and heal myself. Alright, so special attack. You can stack these. It doesn't make a difference, but... Okay, never mind. You can't stack this one. But, let's say spider. Okay. I can basically kill this in 2 hits, where it would normally take 3 or 4. And that's basically the idea of Athena. Not direct combat, but pretty good for staying in